What's up, guys? It's Canada Rock. Welcome back to my channel. Today is CupidWeek Day 3, and we're diving into something creepy today because I feel like it. Reading a creepypasta about Valentine's Day that I read a little bit ahead. I read just a tiny bit of pieces in this creepypasta. Okay, Valentine's Day, 1998. I remember that day when you asked me. Rewind. Valentine's Day, 1998. I remember that day when I asked you to be my Valentine. That special bond that I felt was going on between us was increasing, and I wanted to take that to the next level. Well, I was like, and then I was thinking engagement, and I was like, okay. I remember the look on your face, the happiness and excitement of the day we spent together. Drained from your face, water running down your plug hole. You said no. Hold up. I loved you. You know I did, so would you do this to me? Why? I remember when you walked away into the crowd of lovers. I sat on a bench crying. I walked home on my own. No one was at home to comfort me after what you did. I remember walking up and looking at the patterns of my cuts from last night. The blood on the carpet was still there from last night. What? The writing on my bedroom walls was still there. Why? The writing said all written in blood. What? I remember 2 weeks later I saw you on the street with another man. Damn. Much younger and better looking than me. The pain just grew and grew. Everything we had done together had just been thrown away by you. Every time What? You told me that you loved me, and only me. I remember when I walked down that alley and that gang of thugs mugged me and killed me. Wait, what? I died thinking of you as a knife plunged into my chest, ending my life with pain in my heart. As the knife dug deeper into me, I could feel the life slipping away. The sheer pain was I remember my funeral. My friends and family were there. My mother was crying, my father was comforting her. I looked around but couldn't find you anywhere. Oh no! When I died, it wasn't nice. All I could feel was a searing pain through my body, as if I was on fire. The pain was excruciating, and I only escaped because I didn't feel complete. I felt I needed something more, and I knew what it was. It was revenge. Wait, don't tell me he kills her as a ghost. What? It was revenge. I don't know how I escaped, but it involved lots of pain. When I got back to Earth, I felt like going straight home to say hey to everyone and say I survived. Then I realized no one could see me, so I just decided to kill the thugs that took away my life. Okay. I could still move things, but I was invisible. It was a great fun, and it was great fun. That doesn't make sense. And I enjoyed it so much. The first one I went for ended up down on the ground with a cracked skull and no scalp. I just pictured that. He never knew that. He never knew what hit him. I used the same knife he used to kill me to carve his pretty little eyes out of their sockets. By this time, 2 other assholes had backed into a corner. I ripped the first one's fingers off with my teeth after I cut his eyes out, holding them in the same hand as the others. I knew I was gonna use them for. I was going to make a necklace for you. You hell no. That's nasty. With the second shuddering in pain on the floor and the third in tears, I felt the rush and became more violent. I cracked his jaw with a fist uppercut and dislodged his head from his body. Within a second, eyes out with the same knife and kept his eyes and knife for later use. I knew where I had to go next. I was going to his house, the one who took you from me. I was going to be less forgiving to him. When I first saw him, he knew something was wrong. He could sense me getting closer. I knocked him out with a single punch to the neck, taking his air away and suffocating him until he collapsed. After that, I surgically cut a hole in his throat so he could breathe. Huh? I wanted this to last as long as possible. He coughed up blood and started to wake on the verge of death. It appeared to seem he appeared he could see me. He knew it was who I was, but you were dead, he stuttered. He was wrong. I got his eyes out with him still screaming and plunged the knife into his stomach, watching his intense pour out into the cold carpet floor. At least I think it was cold. It was too drenched in blood for me to tell. I felt better after all this. I could still not complete. I was still missing something. It was you. I needed you. If I would never be complete without you. So I set off to your house, whistling to myself along the way. I was happy for some reason. I knew nothing could stop me as I drew closer. I felt happier and happier. You were surprised to see me. You cried and I told you not to. Wait, I changed the camera angle because you guys were in the way. You wouldn't stop and I tied you up. I got angry. I shouted. I cut you. I put the necklace I made for you on and you just screamed louder. I plunged the murder weapon that was used on me into your eye. From then on, we were tied together in a bond. No one could separate us. I was happy now. I could finally rest. If you guys like me reading creepypastas like that, maybe hit the like button, maybe the subscribe button, but peace. Oh, you alright?